Let's get started writing some queries. First, we're going to generate a list of all the orders that Parch & Posey has ever received. It's a simple but valuable way to learn a bit more about the company. Parch & Posey records their orders in a table called Orders. That table contains all the columns you see here, each of which corresponds to some attribute of an order. Each order has a unique ID so that it can be referenced and a timestamp to indicate when that order was placed. It also contains quantity sold and revenue generated for each type of paper ordered. In order to generate the list of all orders, we'll write a select statement. Think of a select statement as filling out a form to get the results you're trying to get. The form has a set of questions like, what data do you want to pull from, and which elements of that data set do you want to pull? These questions are structured in the same order every time. Some of them are mandatory and others are optional. When writing out the select statement, each of these questions is represented by a single word, like select or from. These words are called clauses. The from clause tells the query what data to use. Here, we're looking at the orders table, so we'll write that in after from. The select clause tells the query which columns to read from that table. Column names are separated by commas, with no comma needed after the last column name. You can also select all of the column names using select with an asterisk, where the asterisk means all. People typically say this as select star. Both the select and from clauses are mandatory. You'll include them in every query you write as part of this course. If you do not include both of them, you'll get an error message instead of the desired results. When I click Run, the database will execute this query and return the results, every row in the orders table showing all available columns. Now that you've seen this, you already have enough knowledge to do something valuable. You can read a table and, if you'd like, export your results to view them in another application like Excel.